This is a continuation to Why Did I Choose My Career? Part from part one. This is part two, a continuation. I apologize about that. My laptop overheated. Cheat. Somebody say it any louder. All right, let's go. So I ended part one speaking about the plot twist and how I be guided by my intuition to learn certain things before I experience certain things. It's like I'm always prepared for my experiences in my life. So the divine guides me and leads me to learn certain information. Not even learn, like it just like when I try to like I get it's like it triggers my DNA, something within me, and then I automatically know the rest that falls along. It's like it's almost like finishing someone's sentence off. You understand? And that's how it is with myself. It's like I'm guided to be triggered by certain information to go inwardly to receive the accurate information regarding um, specific topics. Okay. Now, when I've come into spirituality, I was in search of. I wanted to know more, and something was off. I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, something was off regarding my religion because I was trying to see how I can mix religion and spirituality. It's like how do these go? How do they like? How do you maintain both lifestyles? You understand? Because one lifestyle prevents you from having your own free will. In spirituality, it's all about freedom, being free. And I was trying to mix the two, and it's like something is off. Either I knew spirituality was, accurate, you know, but the religion is what was off, and I began to dig deep regarding I wanted to just know people's theories about the Bible and things as such. So, I dug deep. So one day I was randomly like a YouTube video randomly appeared on my front screen. That's how my ancestors work. When they want me to know something or know a video, learn about something in specific, they will put it up on my YouTube homepage. Okay, it's what they do. It's just how they communicate with me sometimes too. So I I watched this particular video, and this video spoke about the science of the universe, the science of astrology, the science of nature, the science of our true divine spirit of life, right? Now, I'm going to post the video in the description box below for anyone who's interested in watching. So, I watched this video and I know when I hear the truth, I know the truth. It resonates with me intuitively. I intuitively feel that it's the truth. So when I watched this video, it felt as if it was the truth. In this particular documentary, they spoke about how the divine spirit of life is a frequency. And this frequency is named Sophia. It's a feminine frequency, right? So from that information, I began to dig even deeper, which led me to the Sumerian text, the Gnostic text, the ancient Gnostic text. This is prior to the Bible being published. And there, that information was there as well in the tablets, in the text, the ancient text. The information, the science regarding the divine spirit of life was mentioned in the ancient text, ancient Kemet Egyptian text, and also the Sumerian tablets and texts as well. You can look into that as well. I will drop information in my description box when I'm done regarding this as well. For those who are interested, most definitely, always good to share, knowledge. Yeah. So as I began to dig deep, it's like, okay, I understood what happened in the beginning time, which kind of like connected to my past life history and what I was experiencing, what I was talking about, and it was just a profound revelation. Okay, so I learned these things. Yeah, so I studied, not studied, but after looking into it, like, yeah, so after looking into these texts and the tablets and learning about that, I began to understand what happened in the beginning time between our true divine spirit of life and Satan. And the name isn't Satan, it's something with a D. There's oh God, I cannot remember their names. Oh God, I cannot remember. I cannot remember. Oh, okay, one second, let me see. Let me see. I haven't, wait, one moment. Something with a D, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah. So the feminine frequency is named Sophia, and the male frequency name is um one moment. One moment. I apologize for the inconvenience. Yes. You know, I apologize, guys. One moment, because whoever this entity's name is, I can never quite remember. Uh, First of all, for those who aren't familiar, oh my God, yeah, like just give me the goddamn, like give me the what's all of this information? Like, ain't nobody trying to read all that. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Um, Damn, I cannot remember the freaking name. It's something with a D. Oh, oh yeah, Demiurge. Okay, Demiurge. Okay, so that's the name of the demonic entity. All right, you have Sophia, you have Demiurge. Sophia, the name, the Sophia. The meaning of Sophia is also is wisdom, right? That's the meaning of Sophia. So Demiurge, Demiurge. Okay, so the science that I learned about was speaking about this demonic entity who tricked society into believing that he was God and the divine spirit of life is Satan. All right. Yeah. And that was a plot twist of it all right. Now, the moment I learned that information, let's backtrack, right? Mind you, what I experienced at the age of 14, I never understood what that was, what I experienced, or I talked about it. No, I never really talked about it like that. But anyway, because I didn't understand, I thought God spoke to me through my mother, right? So the moment I learned this information is when it took me back to the age of 14 when I've had an encounter with this male entity who claimed to be the divine spirit of life. I was mind shook. I'm not even gonna lie to you all. I was mind shook. I was just I couldn't believe it. Like, are you? So when I learned that information, it led me back to who the fuck is my mother? What the fuck? Not even who. What the fuck is that thing? That's what came to my mind. So it's like I was like led piece by piece, like led step by step to learn information regarding my own mother, regarding my own life path, regarding my own family secret history, regarding everything that I've experienced throughout my entire life. So now, as I was saying, if I was a typical human, right? If I was I said typical human, I'm sorry. If I was a typical person and I was looking, I was I would hear these things. Like if I was a typical person, I would hear about demonic attachments. I think a person is crazy, like anyone else. I see what people see. You understand? It's like I was once in your shoes. I was once asleep as well. So it's like I see what you see, but what you see is an illusion. You understand? And it's very important for you to get out of that illusion and to step into reality. Snap out of it. Nothing is going to stop. These demonic entities are not going to stop because you choose to remain ignorant to information, ignorant to raising your awareness, your own self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? They don't stop. Ain't shit gonna stop. So it's either you gonna be up on game or you gonna be a pawn up in this game. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a pawn on the chessboard of life. So it's like if I wouldn't have experienced what I experienced firsthand, none of that information would have made sense. None of it. I would have stuck to religion until the last day. That it's like my ancestors knew how committed I was to who I believed was God. I was so committed, not even to religion, but to the creator. Whoever he or she was, it's like I was committed to that entity. So it's like I was committed to an entity. And the divine spirit of life knew that. And she wanted to educate me on what was really taking place. Okay. So now, because I was so committed to this particular entity, it's like nothing anyone could have said could have would have caused me to turn away from this creator or who I believe to be my creator, right? Until it's like none of that. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, wait, not what was I saying, but Where am I going with this? Okay. I would not have believed that had I not experienced what I experienced at the age of 14. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So it's like it's like when I received that information, it's like it freed me. That's what it was. That the science, me learning that science freed me from being mentally enslaved by a demonic entity. Also, as I learned more, it's like that was a spark right there. That was a spark. It's like, oh, okay, now we going somewhere else now. You know, so it's like I was going deeper, deeper down the rabbit hole. So began to learn more about entities. So I began to then receive flashbacks of my past experiences with abusive relationships. It's like before I would, before anything would happen with these particular people, right? Before I would, anytime before the abuse would start, the person changes. He would change, and I would see that, and I would feel his energy, and it's like, oh, now he about to go with this shit again. Like I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would receive flashbacks about certain situations where I saw people shapeshift energetically. Me, I read people very well. I read the body language of a person very well. Very detailed. I see everything, every single move. It's like, okay, even if you try to trick me into believing that you're making these movements for one, to psych me out, it's like, okay, I'm already gonna pick up on the fact that you make that movement to psych me out because the movement behind that does not make any sense. You understand? Like, I'm very, um, I'm very sharp, very sharp. Okay, so I learned human psychology is it's like I learned human psychology through my own personal life experiences as well. That's how I become so the way I was. See, I did not know that I was always intuitive. I did not. It's like I knew what I knew, but I was. It's like I allowed people to play on my intelligence. Now I'm at a self master state. I know what I know, and you try to convince me otherwise. I know that you're trying to manipulate me in a situation. It's gonna go. It's not gonna work out in your favor. Just say that. And I learned. So I learned human psychology through my own personal life experiences growing throughout my life. And I learned about how the human brain, how people think. I began to pick the brains of people, like get inside of their psyches and, like just fuck with it. Because it's like, I just love it. Like, I'm just, like amazed, like, wow, this person, oh, wow. To see how people think, to see how people view life, to see how people react to certain situations. And I would purposely, like, throughout my life, I've tested many people. Like, I would test you like you don't even know. Like, you don't even know that you're being tested. The test that I create for people. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like I create these tests, and it's so funny because the adversary did the same thing to me without my knowing. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my entire life, I've been watched. Real life ass situations what has been staged to test my intuition, to test my psyche, to test my intelligence, to test. It's like Agent Smith's was in the building, real life up in my life. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my life. So it's like in my personal life, that was without my knowing prior to me becoming aware. So in my personal life, it's like I was doing the same to other people, testing their psyche, but it was not manipulation. I would not manipulate because I don't have the heart to manipulate. I did manipulate the manipulators. I am a master manipulator to master manipulators. Like, I will mirror you to the T, and I will beat you at your own game. So it's like me for myself. I view myself as the tower moment, or that that moment you hit, that rock bottom you hit. You know what I'm saying? I am every narcissist rock fucking bottom. because I can do you better. You understand? And I had to learn how to do that shit from my own personal life experiences with them, dealing with them. So I learned to manipulate. I learned to manipulate situations, but because I have a pure heart, I never, it was never bad intent. You know what I'm saying? I never had any bad intent against anyone. Any situations that I would manipulate would be for positive reasons. You know what I'm saying? But regarding them, when I'll be in a manipulative situation with a narcissist, I definitely mirror their ass right the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? Because they realized they played on my psyche because I was an empath, because I am an empath. So it's like you gotta beat them at their own game when you are going through these cycles. I mean, well, you do. You gotta beat them at their own game when you're going through these cycles. You know what I'm saying? And with myself, I mastered that shit. It's like I didn't know that I was going through karmic cycles, but I knew that this shit keep repeating, and so I don't know why it's repeating. You know what I'm saying? So many times in situations, when I would be in situations, I played the role. I got tired of being a victim, so I will manipulate the situation to be a victor. Oh, you like it when I cry? You get no fucking tears. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you like it when I'm hurt? You get no fucking energy. I'ma blast my music and I'ma dance my ass off. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. Fuck with their own motherfucking psyche. Play that shit right back on them. Mirror that shit right back on them. Right? That's what I learned. So because I learned these things, right? I learned how they think. I learned how they are. Narcissist is what I was it's situations I was like constantly placed in due to my own deep wounding, childhood wounding that I needed to heal from in the past, right? So what I realized is that each person that I encountered had a demonic attachment to them, which is how I knew, how I was aware of the shape shifting prior to situations popping off. I knew about their energetic shift, that their entire vibration changing, their entire features changing, like the entire environment is all of a sudden has a dark cloud over it, and I was aware of that, but it's like I could not put my finger on it. It's like, how can I word this? Like, I know what's going on, but I don't have the words to describe what I'm experiencing and what this person, and the type of energy that this person is putting off at me. You know what I'm saying? So when I learned about the demonic entities, attachments, it took me back to all of my life experiences when I've experienced nothing but motherfuckers. I'm sorry for my French, but when I've experienced nothing more than people coming into my life who had demonic attachments attached to them, which is why they were out to deeply hurt me the way that they have. It's like I never understood then. It's like, how can you say that you love me and you hurt me intentionally? How can you say that you love me and you get off on seeing me cry? How can you say that you love me and you purposely manipulate me? How is this love? How is that love? Then I understood narcissism more. Narcissists are nothing but people who have demonic attachments attached to them, who have no fucking heart. And I know that shit from my own personal life experience with my mother, who is a narcissist and who have mastered so much so being a narcissist that now she's playing with the psyche of other motherfuckers. I know this shit, baby, because I've been through the game. I know this shit. Playing with the psyches of people, of other people, playing with their psychology, manipulating their minds, using mind, thought manipulation is when you place. I can do this. All these abilities that they have, those entities, I have. So I know about, because I fucking had these fucking abilities. And I've tested my own abilities. I can place a thought in your mind and make you believe that it is your own thought. So you will act on that thought, believing that it is your thought, when in reality it is not. That's how they work. That's how powerful these entities are. But when they come against someone of purity, they stand no chance. They are able to manipulate your mind. They are able to get inside of your head while you are, let's say you have a spouse. Here we go. Let's say you have a spouse, and this particular spouse has demonic attachment attached to them, right? So while you are sleeping, this particular person is all up in your head. I'm gonna speak about this experience because I had this experience my last marriage, my first and last marriage, which ended like a few weeks. Anywho, I mean, which lasted like a month. Not even a few. It was like a month. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna speak about that experience. So anyway, um, let's say you have a spouse, and this particular spouse is a narcissist, but you don't know that this narcissist has a demonic attachment attached to them. They are aware of the demonic attachment attached to them. They are aware of their own abilities and powers. Thus, they manipulate they abuse their power by manipulating the minds of the empath of the other spouse, who is the other spouse. So this person will intentionally hurt you. They want to see you they want to manipulate you into believing that you are nothing. In addition to that, you just have these evil motherfuckers who just be all up in their spouse's head at night. You know what I'm saying? Placing doubts, fears, illusions. They're very well at causing illusions, make you believe, make you think this is happening when it's not happening. They fuck with your self-confidence, making you feel as if you are unworthy. They get you codependent on their energy. These are succubus. This particular entity I'm talking about is succubus entities. The succubus entities are the basic entities that attach themselves to narcissists, who are attached to narcissists. So they want you to feel as if you are unworthy, you are worthless. No one would ever love you. No one would ever think that you have anything to offer. You will always be a nobody. You will never get that job. You will never live that lifestyle. And these are thoughts they were placed in your mind while you're sleeping. Even when you awake, it can happen when you awake as well. They cause these illusions of make you believe that they love you. But let me tell you something. Anyone who go out of their way to intentionally hurt you, they see that you're hurting. They know that you're crying. And they get off on that shit. That isn't love, baby. Wake the fuck up. That is not love. Wake up. It isn't love. True love is pure and is sacred. The person who loves you will never, ever intentionally hurt you and then get off on the fact that they've hurted you. That is not love. So, due to my own personal life experiences, I knew that the information that I was being informed about, that I was being taught by the divine and by other people. Also, someone who really helped me out. Shout out to Nubian News. Again, this would be like the third shout out. She don't even watch my page. But anyway, shout out to you. Any divine feminines or divine masculines, I suggest that I'm gonna post this in the, here you go. I'm gonna post her page here. Nubian has helped me. Nubian News has helped me also to understand what I was experiencing. As I was going through my experiences, I watched her YouTube readings. It blew my freaking mind. The woman is on fleek 100, y'all. 100 gang. What? She was on fleek, on point with everything that she spoke about. She spoke about what happened to me during my childhood regarding my mother. She spoke about the demonic attachment that was attached to my mother. I like those type of readings. Let's get down to the root cause of this shit. Who's doing what, when, where? So I was led to her page. She spoke the truth about my life. She spoke the truth about my past life, which was a prediction that she posted 1 year prior to me coming to the awareness of who I am. Oh my God, I was mind blown. The person that she spoke about in her videos, the divine feminine, divine masculine, from the royal bloodline, she's 1 year prior to me coming to this awareness, which is like now 2 years ago. Well, a year ago. It is about a year ago. She spoke about my divine masculine. She spoke about both of our journeys, which was very accurate. Prior to me even coming to all this awareness, she posted this, man. She posted this stuff, right? She spoke about the demonic attachments that is attached to his mother. You know what? I'm just like, she spoke about the demonic attachment that was attached to his mother, my mother, the secret societies that we were involved in. Everything she mentioned, and it's like, wow. No doubt this woman is the truth. So it's like, in a way, I was not financially stable enough to reach out to her to receive any personal assistance. But everything that she posted, I was on it. You know what I'm saying? I was learning from, it's like I sit day and night listening. For 1 year, I don't watch movies. I watch readings. What the hell is movies? What the hell is movies? Or documentaries? Like, I watch readings. My ancestors speak through me through readings. There's always hidden messages within these readings. 1111 we just caught. Let's go. So my ancestors speak. I realize there's secrets to the card reading, to the tarot reading. There are secrets to the readings. When I don't read to learn things. When I go, it's like I already know what I'm looking for before I even choose what type of readings that I'm going to do, that I'm going to tap into. I know what I'm looking for. I know the answers that I'm looking for. I know what is in an alignment based on my own thoughts and my intuition. I intuitively feel when a reading is accurate to my personal situation. So it's like I was learning my life through the tarot readings, receiving secret messages from the universe through these particular readings. Nubian News page has helped me. Her channel, her channel is on YouTube. For those who don't know, her channel has helped me evolve spiritually. She has helped me learn how to break the karmic cycle that was placed upon my bloodline. She has helped me end the cycle that has placed upon my bloodline. She has helped me understand who is my twin flame. She has helped me to understand demonic attachments. She has helped me to understand how to break the cycle of narcissistic relationship by choosing myself and loving myself. She taught me how to heal and purge through past timelines, current timelines, and ancestral timelines. It's like I was understudying her. That's what it was. Point blank, I was understudying her. A lot of what I speak about, I learned. It's like I learned what I learned from my experiences, but I get a lot of, it's like I learned what I learned from my own experiences, but she has helped me to put the right words to describe my experiences. She has helped me to understand my experiences by the wording, describing what I experienced. And it was like, it was so accurately on point. On point. So I was understudying her, and she revealed a lot more than what I knew regarding my own personal life experience. The Cinderella story you all should check out too. She's the Cinderella story. Cinderella, Nubian New Cinderella. Look that up, all right? That is my experience. That is my experience with my family. She spoke about, and my twin flame. The Cinderella story is originally the story of my twin flame and I. This is all prior to, she posted all these videos prior to me coming into this awareness of who even twin flames. What the heck is a twin flame? So all this information was posted prior to me even coming into this awareness about a year ago. So the Cinderella story is the story of my twin flame and I. That's where that story came. That's how that story came about. What is happening? What has transpired throughout my personal life? What has transpired throughout my twin flames' personal life? Was prophecy. It is prophecy. It was prophecy. It was prophesied. They knew what was going to happen. Thus, they knew how to play the cards to keep us both asleep. But I don't want to make myself look as if I'm just, like some type of savior, but it was I who had to be awakened first so that I can awaken my twin flame. So because of this, I was constantly attacked and targeted throughout my entire life, especially when I awakened. Spiritual attacks. I'm telling you, I've been through hell, the underworld, and right the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Right the fuck back to awaken a twin flame who did not who did not recognize me from a past life. And it's like look, this journey is so profound, you all just, it's like the divine feminine to awaken the divine masculine, right? And when this awakening occurs, first of all, it was prophesied that he wasn't not gonna believe her. He was not gonna believe her when she said X, Y, and Z. She predicted when the divine feminine met the divine masculine, she told him everything about him, his personal life, everything. He did not believe her. He did not take her serious. And an altercation occurred, and then thus a separation. During this particular separation, the divine feminine had to go on her own path of self-mastery and learning how to master herself. learning how to love herself, learning how to heal herself, because she has a mission. They both have a mission. But if they're both, it's like if the divine masculine is asleep and the divine feminine is busy chasing divine masculine, who's gonna stand on the post? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna manage the post? Like, there's two people. Someone needs to hold the shit down, is what I'm saying. So while the divine masculine went off into his journey, his own, there's separation occurs. The divine masculine went upon his journey of about to figure out what the fuck is really going on. You know what I'm saying? While the divine feminine was busy being a light into the world, being a light in the world, being a light to others. You know what I'm saying? Being a light worker, loving herself, teaching and helping. And, it's like she made the choice to remain on her mission, to remain focused on her mission, while the divine masculine took a separate journey, which will lead to a awakening, and him awakening to everything that she talked about. So divine masculine went upon his own journey. He awakened to the information that he awakened to the fact that the divine feminine was right about everything. He awakened to this information regarding the divine feminine was right about everything that she spoke about. And that awakening is what triggered what triggered the divine masculine awakening was his karmic. No. Oh, no. They're not saying. They're saying that the divine masculine awakening was triggered through. Okay, let me not. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to. His story is his story to tell. Okay, so anyway, um, he awakens to the fact that the divine feminine was right about everything, and then you know he began his transformation, his own personal transformation on his journey of also self-mastery, self-love, choosing himself. It's like the same thing that the divine feminine went through, he experiencing. So the divine feminine had to experience what she experienced first so that she can help the divine masculine evolve spiritually on his own personal journey. Okay, so one moment. Yeah, so the divine feminine, yes. So she was awakened first so that she can help him evolve spiritually, help him understand and help him heal from what he going through. Well, they both help each other heal because they both have healing to do. So, but the divine feminine has already started her healing process. So, her healing journey, and so it's not her. She's able to be more of an assistance because she actually experienced what the divine masculine was experiencing. So, long story short, wow, where did you go? Whew. So, long story short, the divine feminine. Oh, not the divine. Long story short, the divine masculine and divine feminine has a purpose. Their purpose is to raise the awareness of humanity, to help restore balance within humanity, and to also um, help heal humanity to share love and light, of course, but it's their love that inspires the world. It's their pure ancient love that inspires the world, that is a light to this world. Because this love has never been in today's society, has never been experienced in today's society. They are to be an example of two individuals who have who are who have developed a healing, loving bond in relationship. Union, healing, loving union. Because they had went their separate ways to teach the divine feminine and divine masculine, along with the fact that they were healing, throughout during their separation, they were also breaking the chains of their generational curse, which is why they had to be separated in order for this healing to take place. The divine masculine, divine feminine had to be separated in order for them to properly heal separately, so that when they come together, they will already be whole as one and on one accord, vibrating on the same frequency energetically. Damn, I felt that shit. Let me stop. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's profound. That's why this love is so unique. That's why they say this love has never been experienced throughout society, because there has never been two people who separated to do their own self-healing, purge through past timelines of ancestral karma in their own family and bloodline karma, to come together to love each other and help heal the world. What? Come again. Get on, girl. Get on. Let me stop. So it's profound. It's that profound. The cycle that humanity has been repeating and that they have not realized is the fact that they've been stuck in a time loop, repeating the same things that their ancestors and their mothers and their grandmothers and their mothers and their, throughout their entire bloodline, this cycle has been repeated. They have been stuck in a time loop of choosing toxic relationships. We saw our parents in relationships or marriages, in unions. We saw the unions of our parents. People see the unions of their parents and they repeat what they see. So it's like, oh, it's okay that, he smacked you. He loved you. You know what I'm saying? He loves you. Or it's like we were taught to accept toxic behaviors, when in reality, the plot twist is that someone who genuinely love you will never, ever, ever intentionally hurt you. Ever. And this is that love of which I speak about, baby. This is what that love of what we all about. Let me stop. So, this just went somewhere else. I did not try to speak about twin flames, but hey, it came out. So I guess the ancestors wanted me to speak about it. And okay, so back to what I was saying, y'all. So yeah, you get my drip. All right, y'all get my drip. So moving forward, so I learned a lot from Nubian News. and I resonated with her readings. I resonated with what the fuck she talked about. It's like anyone else who would have read that, it's like it doesn't apply to me. Like that doesn't apply. It doesn't make any sense. Like why would anyone, like how is it even possible that a demon can be like in existence? Like how is that even possible? I don't get the logic of that. So you're saying that this person is a demon? How is he a demon and he looks like he's so sexy? Like they come like that? They like literally come. Oh, also ladies, yeah, these demonic entities, man, they come sexy as fuck. I will be the first to tell you. Girl, they got the body, they got them bodies, and don't even get me started with the package. But they got the body, they got the looks. They come as if they are, it's like they're a perfect package. It's like you open up, okay, it's like you see the most beautiful gift um gift box, and when you open it, it's so beautiful. Like it has diamonds outside of this beautiful gift box, and it has little bows and has little prissy shit, and no, it's so cute. And it's like, oh, and you open this little box to see what's inside, and it's empty. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's like when you are attached to a demonic, to these men. When you really get to know them, when you really get to know these people who have demonic attachment, and they could be not just men, women as well. The women are the freaking worst, because the women they are able to produce children, and because they are masculine entities, they sexually abuse their own flesh and blood. That I know from my own personal life experiences as well. So they are the worst. The female entity, I mean the female, the feminine, the feminines who have demonic attachments are the worst. They are the worst because they are able to produce children to intentionally harm them in ways that is just unspeakable, dark, wicked, evil, rituals, magic, this, binding, sexual bindings to a fucking child. It's twisted, man. It's twisted. So when I see that shit, when I see a man going through that shit, man, you know what? I got tough skin. I can handle what the fuck I handle. When I see a man going through that shit, it gets up under my skin in another type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I can't. I can't. Because it's like, because I experienced it, it comes from my own personal life experiences. So it's like, it's just like, how can you have, it's like, it gets up under my skin because of my own personal life experiences, and finding it difficult in my past, not now, in the past, finding it difficult to attract my soulmate, or attract, someone who vibrates on my same frequency, someone who resonates with my soul. So when when I see a woman mistreating these women who has demonic attachments, who are narcissists, mistreat these men who are so fucking loving, who are so freaking pure, who are so kind and genuine at heart, in nature. It's just who they are. They're just empathetic, and they're just sensitive, and they're just loving, and just to see this person hurt them that way, I just want to wring their fucking neck, my own goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you know what I would? It gets up under my skin. It makes me so hot. It gets me so heated. Y'all don't even know. Like, I be on some other. Like, seriously. Seriously. It gets up under my skin. Because it's like, do you not know how hard it is to find a freaking good man? And here you are. mistreat. Oh my God, like, are you freaking crazy? And they are. How can you not appreciate something so beautiful? Something, someone so pure, someone so righteous, someone so wise, someone so intelligent, someone so humble. You use that humility and you take their kindness for granted and use their, you use it against them and you fuck with their psyche, making them think, oh my God, it's like, honey, let me meet you. Let me talk to you for a little while. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. Play mind games. I'll show you real fucking mind games. Cross my path. I don't have to lift hands. I'll drag you crazy mentally. Cross my path. Let me come across you. I am that awakening for everyone. I'm everyone's wall that you're gonna bump into. Like, I'm that trigger. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. I'm everyone's trigger. Trigger to an awakening. Now, this awakening could either lead you down the right path or lead you down the wrong path. The choice is yours. You understand? But I view myself, and I say that because it's like I speak the truth. I am the truth. I speak the truth. I am the truth. I'm all about the truth. I'm all about self-evolving. I'm all about self-mastery. So when you come across a path like myself, and when you cross my path, you're a narcissist. We somehow manage to cross paths, and you're the narcissist. You're a woman. It's like, I'm gonna get inside of your head. I want to get inside of your head. You know what I'm saying? In their life, it will never be the same after that situation. It leads to a tower moment within their own personal lives. I would either tell them about themselves to the T, A to Z. A to Z, to the T. And that's why I'm an awakening. I am their awakening. I don't manipulate you. I don't have to manipulate you. I can just speak the truth. Goddamn, who wants to hear the truth? Not many people, and that is evident. You understand? So I get inside of the heads. I will get inside of your head. I will get inside of your head. I'm in your head, and I'm in a dancing with tamarines and shit. Speaking that freaking truth. You will never be the same after. So you look here. You better not ever cross my path. Ever. Ever. That was a freaking personal message for a specific individual. Ever. By all means, try to avoid meeting me because you must not know much about me. But you're going to find out. Moving forward, past that. That was personal. That was personal because this particular entity had the audacity to manipulate someone into. Anyway, I can't even talk about that right now because I just can't. Anyways, this entity brought a child into this world, right? And I just know what that child is going to experience. And the reason for her bringing this child into this world was to prevent a particular person from moving forward. From moving forward in life. So it was vindictive. It's like you don't like she isn't loving, so she's not going to be loving to the child. She has no intentions on being loving to the child. She is incapable of loving because she's a narcissist. She has demonic attachment, so she's incapable of loving. Could possibly be abusive. Oh, I can't even I don't even believe I forgot to mention that. Abuse. They could probably be abusive. Well, they're all narcissists either abusive, mentally abuse. They abuse mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. All they just they all. Some just all. And this particular person is like, I just she isn't gonna do right by that child. She had no intentions. It's like how you bring a child into this world for bait. When you have no intentions on loving that child, you're gonna hurt that child. And you did all of that just to prevent someone from moving forward, finding their own happiness. And you don't even want the person. You just don't want to see that person happy with someone else. Plot twist, this was my situation as well that occurred with my own newborn's father. So I see things differently, you know? And because I'm so empathetic, I feel other people's pain because I've experienced this pain. So it hit me differently. You know what I'm saying? It hit me differently. Like it's personal. It's personal. I've said a lot. um, did I mention any? Okay, that's that. Let me get out that energy. One moment. Let me get this hell out this energy. Release. So more to be. All right. Now we back. So I've mentioned a lot today, this morning, this dawn. I don't like saying morning, using the word morning. Sometimes it slips out. So I've mentioned a lot, and as you can see, this is why I chose these spiritual, not spiritual, but yeah, these particular spiritual practices to be of an assistance to humanity because of my own personal life experiences that I've experienced um, during the experiences with people who had demonic attachments, and my children experiencing what they experienced as well as children. Um, uh, I mean, as infants. So I was led to learn more over the past year, and I've been learning as I go. There has not been a situation that I have not been prepared for, you know, and that's pretty much. This is why I chose my career path of being a demonologist and helping people who are in similar situations that I was in, that I've encountered my own, from my own personal life experiences. And that's why I chose a career path. Yep. So, with this being said, I've said a lot today, and I'm going to end it here. Want to wish everyone a continued blissful week. Blissful. 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 I'm sorry. I had to just repeat that because last night I had a dream and that word was mentioned in a dream. And when I just mentioned for the first time blissful, it triggered the memories of the dream that I had last night. Blissful. So I kept on saying it until the memory got more clear. Okay. I apologize about that. So with that being said, peace, love, and light be unto you. And I um wish you all continued blissful week. Ashe and Hatep.